it's Laura Lang, the Math Chick, and I'm convinced that you can do the math you need to make your life easier and better. I'm here today to talk to you about one item on my 10-point math manifesto. One of the most common things I hear from my readers and followers is this: I'm no good at math. I just don't have that math gene. But here's the honest truth. Everyone has the math gene, and that includes you. So Keith Devlin wrote this great book called The Math Gene, and in it he argues this exact point, that everyone has a math gene. He talks about several innate capabilities that all of us have. Here are 5. Number sense and the ability to handle abstraction, sense of cause and effect, and logical reasoning, and the ability to construct and follow causal chains of events and facts. So you may be better in some of these capabilities than others, but you still have every one of them. But Devlin makes another really important point in his book. He talks about the difference between arithmetic and mathematics. Mathematics delves deeper into the relationships and patterns that we find, and it really talks about the nuance in these relationships and patterns. So when you get down to it, math really could be described as patterns and relationships. So that reminds me of my favorite book of this year called The Organized Mind. It was written by a neurologist named Daniel J. Levitin, and he talks about how the brain is uniquely set up to be able to handle categorization and organization of information. So if math is patterns and relationships, and the brain is really good at categorizing and organizing, it just goes to show that the brain was born to do math. So there is some current research on this so-called math gene. And by that I don't mean an actual gene, I mean the idea that the brain is automatically good at math. In late 2013, a Norwegian university released a study about this. What they found was that we're not born knowing mathematical facts, but we can get good at those mathematical ideas by practicing. And this is where I need to interject something really important. I'm not big on rote memorization and practicing math problems over and over and over again. But I do think that if you're used to passing the restaurant bill over to someone else to find the tip, you could benefit from taking a few risks and working that out on your own. If you practice, you'll probably get better at it. But there's another important idea of this whole math gene thing. The way I process information is different from the way you process information. So if you've been using this math gene as an excuse not to do math, I gotta break it to you. You're gonna have to give that up. You do have a math gene, and you can use it. So share your ideas with me at www.mathforgrownups.com. Tweet about this video using the hashtag MathGene. And until next time, remember, math doesn't have to be your BFF, but you can get along in public. Do you have your very own copy of Math for Grown-Ups and Math for Writers? Visit www.mathforgrownups.com and click on Books. What's stopping you?